Hi YouTube. Today I'll be reading from Matthew 13:24. As I slept last night, the word of God came to me and I decided to do this video. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seeds in his field. But while man slept, his enemies came and sowed tares among the wheat, and went his way. But when the blades were spring up and brought forth fruit, they appeared the tares also. So his servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, did not thou sow good seeds in the field? For whence then has it tares? And he said unto them, An enemy has done this. The servant said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye reap up also the wheat with them. Let both grow together unto the harvest. And in the time of harvest I will say unto the reaper, Gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bunches to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. The reason why I'm reading this parable, I was going through so much. You know, I go through weakness and fatigue and going through blackouts, the filling up my blessings with being switched with another person's blessing. And God sat up there and God began to speak to me last night, showing me that no, you sowed good seeds. You will reap a good harvest. It's just the fact that these tares are right there stopping. You feeling like your destiny is being switched. You feel like, okay, they're giving you evil for good and stuff like that. But you're sowing good seeds. Continue to sow good seeds, because once these tares are removed, you will receive the harvest in which is given to you, and that which is weak, or the things in your life that was not perfect, will also be given to you too, for you to strengthen it and make it better. This parable also talks about the kingdom and the people of God as well. You know, we go through those weak stages, and we're giving into temptation, we're doing all this different stuff, but we have to realize that God still has his hands on us, protecting us, guiding us, leading us, and trying to get the evil away. And right now it's right there. It's growing with you. You're trying to grow and it's sucking life out of you. You're trying to grow and it's sitting up there. It looks like it's taken from you, and stuff like that. And it's because God has not removed it out of your life yet. So it's still growing with you. It's still trying to reap the harvest and the blessing in which God gave you. But you have to continue to sow good seeds. You have to continue to prepare for the blessing after these terrors and these evil people are removed from your life. You have to start preparing for your blessing, your destiny, in which God is gonna manifest in due time and in due season. And the hardest part is trying to prepare, and you're weak. The hardest part is trying to prepare and you feel like you're being puppeteered. Dark psychology has taken over. The device of the enemies have pretty much taken over. But remember, you're still God's child. You're still going to end up with God regardless. But at the same time, don't keep giving into temptation. Try to grow stronger instead of allowing the evil around you to consume you and to take from you that which God has prepared. God has prepared for you to grow and to bring forth fruit, and bring forth a multitude of fruit in due season, and have, his blessing for you was for you to have and not to not have. But you're going through turmoil. You're going through so much, and Satan feel like he preparing against you, and stuff like that, and everything he's doing against you, and he's your enemy. You're gonna have men that come along and try to be in your life and stuff like that, women or whatever the case may be, and they're only coming to steal, kill, and destroy from you. I remember I was already struggling. God knows I was struggling, and I was in my old apartment, and I'm struggling. There was no air, no water. All I got is just an apartment. I'm like, this is like a abandoned building or something, because it's just an apartment. And God began to like reveal to me who was stealing money from me. They're stealing like stimulus checks. The government was giving out like checks. This is during COVID, which we're still going through. But they were giving out stimulus checks, and these people were stealing the checks out in my mailbox, just taking from me. The enemy was just taking. I had no blessing. He was just taking everything that God was preparing for me and stuff. And it was a woman, an older woman at that, who was stealing money and doing all this stuff against me. And God revealed that I notified law enforcement. Law enforcement was corrupt. So it was the same thing. And I was just sitting there. I was like, Lord, when is my blessing going to come? And the craziest thing, I got revelation this morning from God saying, your blessing coming. You're just going through the tears. You're going through that blank out, that stuff season, and stuff like that, where the enemy thinks that he's gonna have victory over you. I'm practicing abstinence. I'm not having sex. I'm not doing anything wrong, but I'm being raped, and I'm going through all of this. And God's like, you're sowing good seeds. Just keep sowing those good seeds. It's going to come a time when that's all you're going to see is good. You're going to reap that harvest. That's all that's going to happen. Your enemy ain't going to be able to touch you because it ain't going to be around you. And you're going to reap that harvest of good that you're sowing. But you have to continue to sow it, despite what's going on, despite these tears, despite the switches, the blankouts, the fact that they're trying to put you to sleep for years, the fact that they're trying to stop your progress, the fact that they're trying to stop the blessing. Just continue to do what you have to do. It's people keeping record. Just continue to sow good seeds, and your blessings going to come. But you have to be patient and willing to receive it. I hope this word has encouraged you with these terror things, because I know a lot of people are going through a lot of different things where their enemy wants to switch them out and make them go through. And the moment they switch them out, the blessings start pouring over on that side, so they want to switch back. God's blessing you so much that everybody wants a piece of the blessing, but don't nobody want to go through what it takes to get it. You know what I'm saying? And even with you going through the same thing that they're going through, you have fallen. But your falling is not a fall, it's a rise. So you can cheer to the fall. Because with you falling, it's only for you to reach another depth, another height, another level. But right now, God's laying that foundation for you. And he's getting ready to build you up to a level that man is going to fear. It's going to be some people that's going to fear you because of what God's going to do in your life. But we have to keep the faith. We have to keep reading the Bible. We have to keep encouraged with the word of God and go through with God and trust in God in everything that we do. Hopefully you guys stay blessed.